Hey, it's Big Game James McCarty, Sports Director at Flag Family Media, here with Gage Florence, wide receiver for the MSUM Dragons. And Gage, last week, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it was week 9 for you guys. You got your first, not one, but 2 receiving touchdowns of the year. Did it feel like you got a monkey off your back?
Oh yeah, a little bit. Obviously, you're not chasing that stuff, but it did feel like it was kind of dragging on throughout the year. It was kind of hanging over my head, not getting in the end zone. So being back home, obviously, it was cool to have those first 2 scores there with a lot of family and stuff there. So yeah, it was nice.
You still ended up with 3 different guys having receiving touchdowns. I think this year you got to have 7 or 8 guys with a touchdown at this point. I know that defenses are trying to hold you down as much as possible, and it's giving opportunities to other guys in that receiving core. We talk about it, I think, every time with you, but just what does the depth of this offense open up for you guys?
Oh, it's huge. Obviously, like if teams are going to try to take away someone, we always know that there's going to be other guys in there that are going to step up and make a play. So I know that, like, if I'm going to get doubled or BP or whoever the case may be, I know that Madden, Carson, whoever the guys are that are in are going to step up and also win their one-on-one too. So the depth has been huge this year, and that's something we've been building through the offseason. And I know that we have guys, like 6 guys that can step out there and step on the field and produce good ball for us. So it's special.
Last weekend, Jack had his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. He's a big physical guy. Some teams have a quarterback that's more or less a guy up there. He's a pretty boy, just kind of standing in the pocket. Jack is anything but that. What kind of confidence does it give you guys in offense when you see Jack put his body on the line the way he did in that rushing touchdown?
Oh, it just shows how much he cares about this team and his just love for the game. Like, Jack's one of the biggest competitors I've ever met, and I know that he puts everything he has into this. So I know that whether if it's him stepping back there in a clean pocket, throwing a good ball, if it's him having to put his shoulder down to go in there and score or get that first down, I know he's going to step up and do either or for us.
You guys last week found yourself in another tight game, another spot where you were overcoming some adversity, and in that last 7 minutes of the game, thanks to the defense, you were able to get a couple more possessions and end up scoring twice in the last 6.5 minutes or so of the game to get that victory. That last 7 minutes or so of the game, what did that show about your program?
I think it just shows resilience and just like that find a way attitude. Like we preach the whole find a way. That's a big motto for us here. And I think like the defense came up big at the end. And I think it's just it's like always that unwavering belief on the sidelines. Like guys never get too low, guys never get too high. We found this good middle ground where everybody can stay at and build off each other. And defense came up big. We did our part, and then we're able to get that last fumble recovery again and go down and score. So it's just a great team win at the end.
Now looking ahead to this weekend, it's going to be Senior Day. It's going to be the home finale for the year. You still got another crack at it next season, but just the entire senior class, whether you talk about the Tyler Martins of the world, the Luke Mdecks of the world, and a handful of other guys I didn't mention, what have they meant to you as a football player, as a person, and just as somebody developing in this world?
All the people who have came before, like me, they've been like a family member now at this point. Like we always preach like the love and brotherhood on this team, and guys like Luke and T-Mart on the offense have just done a great job of stepping in and being leaders every day. Like maybe they don't get the recognition all the time and stuff like that, but they've always shown me the way. Like since I first stepped in here, like the older guys have done a great job of just being leaders and like a big brother in a sense, and always just pushing us to the next level. And I'm forever grateful for that, and hopefully send them out on the right way last time at MSUM here.
Bemidji State's a team who you guys have had some tight battles with. You have not beaten them in your time here though yet. What would it mean for you to try and get back that axe this weekend?
It's huge. Obviously, like you said, guys on this team, myself included, like none of us have ever had the chance to hold that axe in this rivalry game, and obviously this is one of the biggest games every year with this rivalry between us and Bemidji, so it'd be a huge thing. Also, like kind of playing off the last question you just said, like last home game for these seniors, like just go out there and do something special, just be us, play together, and I think as long as we do that, like they'll come right back home like it needs to be.
It's the most cliche question I have for you, but I gotta ask every time. Offensively, what needs to happen for you guys to be successful out there on Saturday?
I think it's just execution, doing the little things right, like winning our one-on-ones. I know that probably gonna see maybe a mismatch of coverages or maybe some stuff that we haven't seen before. So just getting that figured out, ironed out right away. I know Jack's gonna put us in a good spot to have us make plays, and O-line do their part just like they did a wonderful job last week. So I think at the end of the day, it just comes down to us as a receiving core, executing where we need to be at it, and just winning those one-on-ones.
Awesome, Gage. Thanks for coming with your time. Always appreciate it, and good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
I'm Big Game James McCarty alongside Gage Florence of the MSUM football team. Have a great rest of your day.